I'm over here sitting with my wife and my kids in the car, so hope y'all don't mind, the sounds of Disney. But my son don't play. When his volume goes down, he makes it known. But anyways, sitting here with my wife, and man, I had to record this because I don't want to forget it. But she said she was in a store and she saw a phone case that essentially said, do I wait for permission to pull up a chair? Do I wait for permission to get a table to pull a chair up to? Or do I create my own table and pull up my own chair? And I was just like, wow. And I feel like my community, a lot of us, we position ourselves where we have to ask for permission for everything. And I don't like positioning myself like that. I don't like positioning myself. I mean, now you're always gonna have a boss. You're gonna always come on now. You're always gonna be under some kind of system unless you just get off the grid and build your own cabin, which you can. But if you're not gonna do that, then just realize you're gonna always be under somebody's system. But that being said, there are things you can still do to minimize your reliance on the system and on those around you. And I feel like that's strategic and wise to kind of put yourself in a position where you don't have to say yes to everything, or you don't have to, if someone says no to you, you can still make certain things happen. We can ask for help, we can ask for, we can make a request, but it shouldn't always be from a position of, man, we need to hear a yes from you. It's like, no, this will just be icing on the cake. This won't be the cake, So, yeah, this is just an example. This is how I feel like, let's take a kid, for example, whose mom or parents are always like, you need me to pay for college. You need me to pay for college. That kid can do one or two things. That kid can be like, man, you know what? I do need them. Well, it is what it is. Let me, go about it accordingly. Or that kid can be like, hey, I don't really like being in a position where I gotta necessarily rely on anybody. This might be a bad example. I'm making it sound like you don't need your parents to. Let me use a different example. Let's say a nonprofit wants to raise up funds, and they're like, hey, I need a such and so, I need donations, and the entity could say no, and then it'd be like, man, you can be in one or two situations. That no could be the end of your nonprofit. Be like, man, I needed that, I don't have it, now I'm done. Or you could have built a kind of like maybe a side hustle, or saved up money, or created some kind of income stream where you didn't need that donation. That donation was just icing on the cake. So you kind of put yourself in a position where you didn't rely on other people. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to other people, but you don't have to rely on them. But if you always put yourself in a position where you need people to say yes to you to succeed, you're gonna always be in this relying. It's always gonna be in this awkward position of like always needing other people, when you can think ahead and start positioning yourself and starting doing things and making decisions now that could position you in ways that you don't have to always rely on other people. And I guess I'm being long-winded, and the only reason I'm saying that is because I just believe that as a community, we can't continue to go about things the way we have, because whenever we get a no, I feel like a lot of times that's it for us. We always feel like we gotta hear a yes, and it's like, man, I wish we would do more things within our own communities that would allow us to achieve the things we need to achieve, regardless of people saying yes or no to us. So I just had to get that out. Anything to say, my love?
Nope, you got it.